Hey guys, my name is Joseph Peretz and we are at IBS in Vegas, the International Building Show. We are with Paulo, the owner and founder of Boxable. We're gonna walk through this 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2-floor, 1,000 square feet modular home. We can't wait to show you.
So what we have here is just an expansion of our very popular Casita. We got 170,000 pre-orders, and people see us as a tiny home manufacturer, which is wonderful. But we really are a technology company that has a building system. So this is an expansion of that building system of the 20-foot Casita. This is 3 20-by-20-foot Casitas, and as you pointed out, it's 3-bed, 2.5 bath, 2-story with a mega deck. And how about we go take a look? So what we have here, if you're familiar with the company, is the Casita space, but it's configured differently. So over here we've got just a fantastic Casita kitchen, big Z-Wave countertop. We've just upgraded to quartz countertop. All full laminate doors, high gloss doors. We've gone now to a more contemporary look, and just a lot of space, and everything is full size in our product just because it's a smaller home. It's just right around 1,000 square feet, but it's going to feel huge. And with all of our products, very high 9.5-foot ceilings.
Huge ceilings.
LED lamps. We're going to voice controlled color changing lamps, as we should. We're a technology company, and you'll also notice everything's huge. 8-foot windows, 3-foot wide, 8-foot door, everywhere. The place is big. And if we look at the layout of this space, it's really bifurcated into quadrants. So if we look at the sort of the back of the house, we have where we eat again, where we snack. It's all good. And the front of the house here, we can have a front door here, front door here. We have a very nice living room and a very nice half bath here.
I saw the half bath.
Show you the half bath. It's
Please.
Super nice.
Powder room, sliding door. Looks like we have a small little vanity and a toilet. A beautiful mirror that is also
LED.
hung mirror,
Everything is LED.
Some artwork, really nice. Looks like it's 3x4 for the half bathroom.
And one of the things we're very proud of is space planning and human factors. So we have very little lost core space from a design point of view, and everything is very efficient. We actually think, how far is a person walking compared to what they're doing?
Sure.
So for here, for example, one of the big wins we have is you can sit down in a very deep couch and look at that TV. It's an 88-inch television. How do you fit an 88-inch television in a 400 square foot space and make it work? So it's pretty sweet. And if we're going to head this way to a second 20-by-20 unit, let's take a nice walk.
I know you're fulfilling government bids right now. Yep. When are you going to start selling to consumers?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, customer number 1 was Elon Musk. Customer number 2 was the Department of Defense. We delivered 156 to them. Customer number 3 was DR Horton, largest home builder in America. They've also invested. Thank you, DR. Love you guys. Customer number 4 is a mine. Miners, not little children, but guys digging holes.
Sure.
In Arizona. I think it's a copper mine, and we're delivering for a couple of hundred units, I believe. And they're set up in a quad, 4 on the ground, 4 above. And then the product currently, we call it 1.0.
Okay.
So 1.0, our standard right now is modular and above, but it's not good enough, frankly. It's not a post-industrial consumer product yet, although I do believe it's exceeding current standards. So we're going very quickly to what we call our 2.0 product. We should be live with that product with things like the quartz countertops and other more technical details by Q4 of this year. So 4th quarter of this year, we're going to start slowly rolling out to our customers and fans. So where we are is, of course, we can't see it all at once because it's divided, but this again is another 20-by-20, same as we were just in, just configured differently. So we're a building shell company, a building technology company, all new different types of materials in our construction, allows us to do a lot of amazing things. So we're seeing 2 20-by-20 Boxables just pushed together through the opening we came through. And what we see here is it configured, the flex bedroom is either 1 or 2 bedrooms. So this configured as a 2-bedroom, what do you get? You get 2 bedrooms, you get a walk-in closet, and you get a Jack and Jill.
We have 2 units that are attached to each other. They're each 20-by-20, 400 square feet, 800 square feet for the first floor, living room and kitchen on one side, privacy on the other side. It looks like we have closet. This is a walk-in closet more than anything. Built-in shelving, no door, but I'm sure you can even make this bigger and you can slide it back and forth. And a sliding door into the bathroom. Double sink in the bathroom. Show us the bathroom.
Yeah, that was great. That's a great explainer. So in the bathroom, that's great. I'm so glad you stood in here.
First thing is first is the shower.
Yeah, so the shower is, first of all, it's an 8-foot tall shower.
Right,
so
it feels huge.
We looked in the marketplace, they were $1,000. They were nasty 7-foot, 6.5-foot tall showers. That's not the Boxable way. Everything's on a grid, everything has to be big.
Beautiful design. It really feels super luxurious. It feels like I'm on top of the world. No need for tile, too heavy, too expensive.
Right, exactly.
And you know, what system, mode-in systems, great systems at Boxable. We actually have a really big issue with scalability because we build for clients, usually garage conversions or reconstruction.
Yeah.
And every single client wants something else in their bathroom. No one wants the same bathroom where, you know, in California and Southern LA. So it's actually really challenging getting things to scale because everyone wants to choose their own fixture, their own tile, their own flooring. I think you guys really solved that issue. I think it's really nice. Building it is one of the challenges. The second is actually installing it. I know the Casita is very strong, but you still need a slab and you still need sometimes to upgrade electrical panels. Sometimes you need to install the AC units, underground mechanicals. Who is going to install these things?
When we get to the retail customer, the onesie customer that wants 1 or 2 or 3 or just one, we will have an installer network. So what does that look like? How are we going to do that? So there are lots of lists of professionals, Home Depot, professional contractors, and we will have something akin to Hamburger University from McDonald's. It won't be, we're not making hamburgers, we're making houses. So it'll be a Boxable University. So we'll have on-site, they'll come and sleep in the Casitas, they'll learn about the Casitas for a week, they'll pack and unpack them many times. We'll also have an online course which will be a lower grade of certified installer, and that way we can roll out a certified installer network and it works for everybody.
When do you think you're going to start Boxable University?
So I think we're laying the plans for that now, and I think basically again Q4, Q1 of the following year.
And then this is the second bedroom. Seems like it's mirrored to the same bedroom. Still have that same closet, the big windows, obviously east and west facing. And man, this room feels really nice.
It's nice, right? So
it's good to see a queen size bed, right?
You got it.
How do we get upstairs?
We're gonna go right here and we're gonna show you something very, very cool. So spiral stairs are not the best ideas generally for a home because they're harder to get up and down than a regular stair.
Correct.
But in a constrained space, they are perfect as long as they're not too small. So this is a code stair. It's a little over 6 feet and it's not bad to run up and down, and it takes up 80% less room, which we can spend on huge refrigerators and other goodies for our customers.
Spiral staircases are usually 6 by 6 at the minimum, and regular stairs are 4 feet by however long it is. So he's right, it's so much space saving, and you can also put some storage on the side, I think.
Yeah, which is really cool, which is hard to imagine in 3D, but there is some nice space back there. And the other part of it is they're really sexy.
They're hot.
They're really sexy.
Straight into the primary bedroom, right?
Wow, check this out.
Beautiful primary.
What about this bedroom? 20 by 20, king size bed, 8-foot closets on both sides, all super organized. These are all prototypes. Beautiful romantic porthole window.
Very. Now, are your units coming with these fireplaces and the TV?
They won't come with the TV, but they will come with the fireplace.
Really nice.
Because that's a built-in. The TV is more of a customer preference. And it's important to know that when our Boxables fold up, they fold up technically by 2/3. You know, they go from 20 feet to a little over 8 feet, which is staggering. And everything comes complete. Everything is bolted in.
Wow.
It's really quite remarkable technology.
They've solved one of the biggest issues, which is transport, right?
Yeah.
How to transport these massive units.
If we do an analysis of the interior, it's about 2/3 empty space.
Yeah.
So how about we just fold that down? Easier said than done from an engineering and a layout point of view. But we pulled it off, and we pulled it off in spades with the 9.5-foot ceilings and everything. That fixed the shipping problem, and then all the other innovations flowed from there.
Well, definitely easier said than done. The bathroom looks like it's the same size as the bottom one, right? So a beautiful bathroom, 2 sinks, toilet, The same cabinets that we have in there, and the same shower that we have in here. I think it's 10 feet, or is this 20? No, this is 10 feet by 5 feet. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely great. And that's one of the things we can do to really crush the costs, is not to keep reinventing things over and over again, to come up with the idealized one, have a set of components that can be reused and adjusted. That's why the kitchen is the same. We are upstairs, we've got the living room downstairs, we know that there's a bedroom through there, so it's boxable. We take advantage of everything. So you want to head out,
let's see this deck,
to a very nice space.
Wow. Trex flooring, beautiful guardrails, beautiful space. This 400 square feet of outdoor living.
The back stair, would be optional. We can have it, we can not have it. It's nice if you do have a family living here. It's nice that the kids, or if you're having a cocktail party, that they're not traipsing through the bedroom.
I know your website says ADUs, accessory dwelling units. Have you made the Casita into an ADU in California yet?
Yeah, accessory dwelling unit. We've delivered some to Rick, forget the last name, ran for mayor. He's a great guy. And we put some units down there. We've actually got some students living in there.
Cool.
And the accessory dwelling unit, pretty cool way to go. I would say California really is at the forefront pushing the ADU legislation, and other municipalities are following.
How many states have you gotten approved?
Yeah, so we're opportunity driven, and we're looking right now, obviously in Nevada, California, Arizona, and a few other outlier states. And we can't wait to grind through them fast enough. But it's a chore and it's work.
Yeah.
And there are individual issues. Like, for example, one state says you've got to have a crawl space, and we say, well, we don't have any holes in the floor because that's not very smart, frankly, and the toilets go out the back, and so we have nothing underneath to requires access. And they're like, oh, that's great. You got to have a crawl space.
We need to have a crawl space. Well, so a side note, construction quote. Are you suggesting what's the foundation look like on the Casitas?
Yeah.
Is it raised?
So the foundation is very interesting. We get that question a lot. It's a great question. The Casitas are so rigid, so strong. It's basically a SIP, panelized system, concrete, steel and insulation, that you don't need a lot to hold them up. You can hold them up literally with six columns around the perimeter. You don't need to be putting money into your foundation when the product is so rigid. Then we provide plates to bolt it down.
Nice. Okay, so you bolt it down into a slab or into a ring.
Yeah, exactly. Our homes are concrete, steel and insulation. There's very, very little wood. There's no thermal bridging. These are really thermal batteries in terms of heat efficiency. Sure. We have steel strapping buried on the inside for hurricane ratings to tie everything together. And every 57 inches on a grid, on an invisible grid, we have chaseways.
Wow.
Chaseways to put all electrical. So we can take a standard building shell and we can put electrical outlets anywhere we want, floor, ceiling, anywhere. But who else can? The customer can as well. If they decide, I need a TV.
They want to add on something. Both the Casita and this model has a ton of electricity. Whether it's lights, I know you did 2-inch recessed lights, so it came out really nice. It feels like a ton of electricity, a ton of outlets, switches. I mean, I'm an electrical freak, so I just love to see everything. What's your timeline on the smart homes? So on the Hey Frank?
Yeah, I think 24 months. And we'll be rolling out 1.0, and it'll be mostly retrofittable as well, which would be pretty cool.
Hey guys, welcome to Boxable's $60,000 unit that Elon Musk bought. I can't wait to show you this property tour. So first thing that we will see is a beautiful living room. Again, we have 400 square feet. It's 20 by 20, which most of my garage conversions are 400 square feet. So I'm very familiar with the space. I think the living room that they did is a really nice big space. I mean, we have an oversized 3-person couch right here, huge windows, single pane windows that are vinyl, single hung, big windows on this side, huge door, 8-foot doors. The Boxable marketing team always talks about the size and how high it is. It really feels special in here. Big lamps, big couches, big everything. Looks like they did a studio unit, closing up the bedroom with this big cabinet wardrobe. They put a TV to block for privacy, which I really like. Great design skills. Now let's go over to the bedroom. It's tucked away in the corner as it should be. Again, blocked away. You can easily swivel this TV to watch TV in bed, which is really nice. And again, huge windows. I think the way that Boxable works is kind of like stick build, where you have different panels in each size, and they said that they can make all of these windows into doors. The bathroom is really nice. Looks like we have a hot and cold hookups right here. We have a toilet right here, hot and cold hookups. We have a toilet right here. Some counter space over the toilet, which I really like. A ton of built-in cabinets, a ton. And a lot of counter space. I wouldn't think that you have this much counter space. This is the new and improved unit, so they do have quartz countertops. They said that they're getting it cheaper than their older countertops. So the washer dryer combo, this kitchen came out really nice. Quartz countertop, black. There's doing a lot of black and whites here, a lot of grays and beautiful neutral colors. Looks like they're using 4 pieces of slab for the countertops, built-ins for the cabinets. Again, these are shaker, and we saw some flat ones in the other unit, so I guess you can customize them. 24-inch washer dryer, Lazy Susan. Yeah, Lazy Susan in here, which is really nice to see. Full-size appliances, 24-inch oven, double sink, which I think is overkill, but it's so nice to see in such a small unit. Microwave that also adds into a hood, and they have their AC system as a ductless mini split. All the way around, a really, really nice unit. I think it came out nice. I think for $60,000, this is more than worth it. My name is Joseph from Neo Builders. I build ADUs in Southern California, and I can't wait to see more for what Boxable has.